Hello everyone! My name is Rhea and I would like to start by thanking you all for subscribing to my channel. It means a lot for me. Today I will show you how I created my last build, which is a modern house. This house is suitable for a small family or maybe for two friends who decided to move in together. The build has 2 bedrooms, 1 shared bathroom and a big open living space. The living space is placed right beneath the skylight. As for the entry, I wanted to create something modern to add some shape, and I think that I achieved that by adding this asymmetric roofline. Besides the modern shaped roof, I've added a porch to the front yard that is surrounded by a fence and has the get-together columns for support. For a much modern look, I also added those tiny walls as a frame on the exterior, and they are creating a bigger support for the roof. As for windows, I chose the big glass base game windows, which work great with the growing together modern door used in the front of the house, since they have a similar swatch. As interior doors for the bedrooms and the bathroom, I used this base game door, and for the hallway, a big plain arch. For the backyard door, I chose the island living sliding glass door. And now it's time to add some colors to the house. I have started, as you can clearly see, with the skylight and moved to the roof texture, which is nothing fancy, just a plain black base game texture. After the roof was done, I continued with painting the walls. Oh, and also while painting the house, I thought that the back of the house seemed a little bit dull, so I decided to copy a bit the design from the front by dragging a little bit the living space to the exterior. After messing around with the colors for so long, I chose this brown dark palette, which suits the house very well. Also, I have added these new modern wall lights from the Growing Together pack. In the end, I have replaced the fence with the base game glass one. For the living space, I used as a divider the hallway arch. Close to the entry, there is a big hangout space with a modern fireplace. For furniture, I went with a mix of Growing Together and Dream Home Decorator packs, and to be honest, they work pretty well together. For the couch and the chair, I chose the Growing Together ones, and for the bookshelf and the shelf, I used the Dream Home Decorator ones. Also, I've added a big TV above the fireplace and the rug from Growing Together. I also found these cute paintings in the Dream Home Decorator pack. For plants and clutter, I actually went in a different direction than the packs that I previously mentioned, and I chose the kits that were released some time ago. The kitchen is actually placed under the skylight, so it will have a lot of natural light coming in from the outside. As furniture, I wanted to go with the Dream Home Decorator also, since it matches very well the hangout zone. And for the sink, I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I used this copper version of the base game sink. For the table, I wanted to go with something plain but modern, so I chose the glass table from the base game, and the chairs are actually in a pink, pastel pink color that also keeps the same vibe of the whole hangout space. Now I'm just adding some clutter in for the kitchen and also a small trash can. Now I'm just painting the walls and adding some finishing touches, like for example some art pieces or some lights. For the main bedroom, I wanted to go with a slightly different palette. I wanted to go with yellow and green, which you will see in a bit when I will paint the walls. For the bed, I chose also the Dream Home Decorator, and for the drawers, I decided to go with the Growing Together drawers, since they can be merged together into a bigger one. For the nightstands, I chose those glass ones that have this gold rim, since they look pretty modern. And now I'm just choosing the final green swatch for the walls. I wanted to go with an accent wall that will have a beautiful art piece, and also I'm adding some clutter on the nightstands. As some finishing touches, I wanted to add a full-length mirror, for which I chose the Growing Together one, and also I've added a third drawer so it will fill up the space a little bit more. Also, I swapped the light with the Growing Together one. For the bathroom, I wanted to do something special, so I decided to overlap these two base game windows to create this amazing shape. For the sink, I decided to go with the double sink, and also I liked so much those gold accents, so I decided to use the shower tub combo also with the sinks from Growing Together. Now I'm just adding some clutter, and I'm finishing up by painting the walls and adding the floors. For the second bedroom, I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I wanted to add a pop of color, so I decided to go with this amazing purple. Also, for the drawer, I chose the base game one, which matches perfectly the bed color, and I added the small poof near the bed as a side table. Regarding the desk space, I wanted to include that also in this build, so this room seemed perfect for it. Maybe one of the friends is a developer, or maybe an artist, or maybe he just enjoys spending some time on the computer and playing some games. Near the desk, I chose to add this tiny side table, so it will have a little bit more space. I'm adding the computer and also some clutter on the desk. Now I'm just adding the curtains. I'm just moving around the furniture so it will fit. I'm adding a small light on the poof and some art on the wall. And I didn't quite like the way the walls turned out, so I just chose to change them completely, to go with something colorful but also something muted that will match the whole purple vibe of the room. And now I'm just adding the rug and some plants around, and that's it, pretty much. For the exterior, since I wanted something custom for the path, I decided to build that myself using the terrain tools that we have. Right now I am just adding a path of dirt, and on top of that some tiny stones that will look like a driveway. Also, I am adding some bushes around the house, and some smaller plants that will be contained inside of a fence for a modern look. For the backyard, I decided to go with something similar to the front yard. Right now I'm just copying the whole structure, and also I'm adding a smaller roof so the grill will be covered. Now I'm just adding the grill and also a tiny table with 4 chairs so the Sims can hang out outside, and a small couch. Right now I'm just adding the plants on the other side, and for the lower part of the backyard I decided to add a pool that will be surrounded by the fence. The colors of the pool are changed to match a little bit more the vibe, and also I am adding the pizza floaty, which I love so much. Now I'm just extending the greenery from the back and adding also the tiny plants to fill out the gaps, and some rocks. Also on the other side I wanted to add another sitting space, and I realized that I ran out of space and I wanted to create a sidewalk, so I decided to move a bit the house and create this sidewalk that is surrounded by some trees. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I am preparing more videos for you, and let me know in the comments if you want to see a specific build created by me. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.